Hey guys, what's up? So we're hanging outside here, and every Friday we have a block party on our street, and all the neighbors come out and have fun. It's really cool. This is the DJ over here, and he's passing out bubbles and glow sticks and LED light up wands for the kids. So it's pretty awesome. So yeah, this is how it is. And as it gets darker, there's more lights. Everyone's got stuff out. There's crazy birds that fly over. It's a wild time. You can't really hear me that well in the masks, but you know, you kind of have to have them on out here now. So that's the way it is. Now these block parties always attract the most interesting people too.
Every day I'm shuffling.
All your kids, you don't know what this is. It's coming down.
That's pretty much the block party. That's how it is, and it could be pretty fun. We're planning on doing some kind of documentary about it soon, so stay tuned for that. But I think it'll be a fun project to work on. We actually got a little kitten last night. My older daughter surprised my younger one by bringing it home. Yes, she asked me first. I'd known about it for a few days. A cute little thing. She's probably like 6-7 weeks old. Very tiny, very cute, fluffy. I think we're naming her Alice. So I've been thinking that I really need to get a haircut here, and all of the haircut places, I mean, some of them are open, but they're doing it on the sidewalk, and I'm just not down for that. I don't like haircuts as it is. I'm not a big haircut person, so probably 7 out of 10 times I end up giving myself a haircut. So I guess we're off to the clippers, because this has gotta go. It's too long, it's shaggy, and yeah. I always have trouble doing the back of my head because it's hard to see. But I figured I got the GoPro now and the Osmo here. I'll just set them up and run it through the iPad, and I will have a camera pointed at the back of my head. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, but I guess we'll see. Okay, I think I got it. It's a little funky, but if you don't have one of these, I absolutely recommend it. For photo work, for gripping up lights, for doing cameras, I mean, it's freaking awesome, okay? So Madison wants to cut her hair too. I mean, look at her.
Hey guys.
She looks like a freaking like surfer or something. Like what the heck is that? I am really shook it right now.
Look like that llama.
I'm gonna use that word. I am
the llama
shook
from Trolls. That's what I was
shook it.
Hey guys.
I'm getting ready to cut it. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I've done it before, so I'm not too worried, but I always hate haircuts. It's never the most fun thing to me. I guess the other question is, what style am I going for here? I mean, what do you guys think? Is there a style you think would look good on me? I mean, I could do the mohawk, go faux hawk. I don't think a mohawk's gonna look good.
Wait, you should
I could do the Lila Love It and get it all high.
Dad, you should shave the sides and like
Shave the
do like
sides.
full and
I don't know what to do.
Because I was married to a hairstylist, I do have all the proper tools. These are actual cutting shears. They're not cheapo ones you find in a little like clipper kit or something. They're actual salon shears. And they're very sharp and they're very good. I'll try and put a link in the description for where you can buy these on. You can get them on Amazon, but great for cutting hair. We've had them for a while. They've never had to sharpen them. They're super sharp. Don't use them for more than just hair. That's one of the key things.
it's still super off.
Usually it's the sides of my head that bug me first. Those get super long and puffy. And then I ended up, I had an afro for about 4 years, believe it or not, in high school. I grew it like 2 or 3 times, and it was like that. Crazy
How bad is it? Would give me less headache.
Then cut it more.
But am I still able to put it in a ponytail?
So far the GoPro's working okay, but I don't need it yet, so I'm worried the battery's gonna die before I get a chance to cut the hair in the back. I should probably cut it now, but you know, I don't want to be like that. So this is one. I'm only gonna use it on the sides here, just to get this fine line going. Sometimes I go without any goes.
I just inhaled my hair.
That is disgusting. It looks like a brush though. Look, show the camera this. It's like a brush. Look at that. Like, it could be like a brush, like a paintbrush.
Yeah, that's why I said I was gonna donate to
Can you not throw it all over my
tree
stuff?
tree.
God.
I'm gonna donate to
This is a number 4. I did 2 on the side and 1 down here. This is a number 4, and then I'll figure out the back afterwards. This does not sound right, so something's going on with him. I just think it's a little too short, but that's hair. It'll grow back. So. One time when I was a kid, maybe like 12 years old, 13, I went and buzzed my head. My brother did it for me. That was interesting. I was in Texas. It was 120 degrees out, so it made sense. And that's actually what started the afro thing that I had going on, because I had buzzed it all the way around, all the same length. When it grew out, I didn't cut it for like a year and a half, and it grew out like a big bowl. So, kind of crazy. It's even crazier to think about back then that I had a freaking afro growing out of my head, but you know, hey. So I may have to go to a 1 on the sides, and that's really short, but I mean, if that's what has to happen, that's what has to happen. Fine with the back here, a lot of times you just have to go and feel your way around. And I do got the GoPro running. The GoPro is running, but one thing I noticed about the GoPro app is that because you're plugged in through Wi-Fi, when you start actually running it, it gets really laggy when you're recording. But if you're not recording, it's not too bad. So it's kind of weird. It's interesting. I'm not sure, you know, if that's how it's supposed to be or just a limitation of electronics and stuff. But it's kind of weird. But I think if I turn off the recording when I go to do the back, then it should be okay. I feel like I'm giving myself the Forrest Gump look right here when he goes off to war. You know, like a really tight look, but it's not really what I'm going for. So hopefully I didn't make a mistake here. This is the Remington one. It's not really the one that I wanted when I got it, but it's been pretty good for a few years. Originally, I like the wall ones myself, but I don't like the cheapy wall ones. I like the more expensive ones, and it's hard to find them in stores, you know, unless you're going to a salon-specific store. A lot of times they just have those cheap kits, which are like $20, and they're okay, but, you know, they don't have the premium stuff that the more expensive ones, like the motor and the blades. They're just a lot nicer. And that's the worst. You can't shave or trim your hair or anything when it's pulling and yanking on you. It just sucks. Let's try and finish this up now. Less talking, more finishing. I think I'm going to ask for help because I just don't trust the GoPro. It's not high quality enough. I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm getting, which sucks because I really want to be able to see it, but at the same time, I don't want to make a mistake. So, hey Madison, can you come and help me? Madison's gonna come and help me. I usually have her do this when I'm doing it myself, so she's got a little bit of experience now. Just a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. I literally haven't gotten this short on the side in a really long time, so actually I really like it, actually. Like, it looks really tight. I am a hairy Sasquatch right now. Look at this. Look at me. This is ridiculous. I'm covered. I look like the guy from the Umbrella Academy. Like, I look like a ape right now, a chimpanzee. What the heck? I tell you, one of the nicest things is getting a nice fresh shave, especially after taking a haircut like that. This nice fresh shave, brand new blade on there. Oh, that's like the best. You can really get in there and just, Feel it. Oh, nice. Just scratches against the skin and takes it all off in one go. No irritation, nothing. Brand new sharp blade. Of course, in a week, you know, a sucky blade, but that's why you got to keep buying them, and then you got to spend hundreds of dollars a year on buying razor blades, which sucks. But yeah, you digress. Well, what do you guys think? Didn't come out too bad, huh? It looks pretty good. I could have gone a little longer on the top, I think, and I really like these short sides, though. I made it, I think, a 1 on the sides. So I'm going to remember that for next time. Do short on the sides, a little bit longer on the top, and make it kind of, you know, tight and nice looking. Now, something personal for me that I haven't really shared with that many people, haircuts are one of my biggest phobias as a kid. And it's taken me this long, until like the last maybe 5 years, to really get comfortable having my haircut. Almost enjoyable even. And I think some of that comes back to a control thing. So for me, I remember when I was a kid, like 3, 4, 5 years old, and my dad would pick me up from school and he would take me to the barbershop. I mean, an old school classic barbershop. And it was our local one, and it was cut by a guy named Oscar, and had the twirling pole and everything. It's an interesting memory because I can't remember if I had my hair cut, but he would get his hair cut like every Friday. I mean, it was like on the dot. Every Friday, go to the barbershop after school, get haircuts, and get, a sucker. And you look at those old school signs that had like the buzz cut and the fades and all the different things. It's memorable. But for me, I hated it. I hated being forced to go there every single week and get a haircut. Or every 2 weeks, or whatever it was. I would get the hair down my back. It would itch, it would scratch, it would poke me. Just the whole entire experience, for some reason, it never was very exciting to me. I mean, I enjoyed being there. I would sit in the other chairs, twirl around, stuff like that. But yeah, it wasn't the greatest experience. And so that carried on throughout my rest of my childhood. I hated having my hair cut. And I think a lot of it's like anxiety. And maybe it's because I'm not in control and it feels new. And I've gotten to the point where over the years I can sit there and find it enjoyable to have it cut now. This like buzzing and doing all that. I don't really like getting my hair wet. And when they stick the gel and all that at the end of the barbershop, I'm not really down for that. That's, it's not my gel. It's not the stuff that I normally use. And so a lot of times it ends up kind of giving me a rash, and it smells funny, and I end up just having to take a shower right away anyways. I always do, because I hate having loose hair all over me that's poking me and stuff. But yeah, it's one of those things. And I'm curious how many other people out there have a similar like phobia or are afraid of getting haircuts. And I remember as a kid, I would tell my parents, I don't want to get my hair cut. Now I'm afraid. I don't like it. It hurts my hair, it hurts my head, which it actually did. Like, I physically would feel some pain in my hair and like on my scalp and stuff. And it wasn't that they were hurting me or doing anything like that. I think it was just the anxiety, and it was manifesting in physical pain. It's the weirdest thing. But I'm curious how many people out there actually have something similar and, could share that. So if you want to comment below and share your own experiences, that would be great, because make me feel like I'm not alone in this. But yeah, it's taken me a long time to get to that point, and now I choose to cut my own hair, and it's not bad. I don't like having to clean it up afterward, but that's what you get for cutting your own hair. And I don't mind going down to the barbershop here. It's not bad either, and it's right down the street. I mean, it's literally 4 houses away. You turn the corner and there's the barbershop. Gotten used to that, and I could just run home, take a shower, I'm good. Not a big deal. But yeah, that's how it is.